Greetings everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are having an amazing day wherever you're watching from. Today we are talking about a race that still gets athletics fans excited wherever they watch it. Elaine Thompson-Herah, the Commonwealth Games 100 meters final. And one big question was this: simply another gold medal, or was it an masterclass in sprinting? Stick around until the end because there is a lesson in this race that goes far beyond the track. And if you love Jamaica track and field and honestly reactions, make sure you subscribe, like this video and join the family.
Nita was supreme, but Elaine has such a pedigree. She's one of the greatest, probably the second greatest sprinter of all time, just behind Shelly-Ann. It's a debate that you could have over a long lunch, who's the greatest. And she's never been in 100 metres at the Commonwealth Games, let alone a final. And at 30 years of age, she breaks some new ground. And everybody here is just so pleased that she's decided to compete. So here we go. What a night it's been so far. And this will be the finale. So they're well represented, Jamaica. White's been in good nick, and she's not without a medal hope.
And she's rubbed shoulders with those Jamaican women that you've talked about. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price, Sharika Jackson, Elaine Thompson. So getting her chance in an individual here.
Bahamas, they've won it a couple of times in 98 and 02. Jamaica, only the twice Jamaica as well in 90 and 06. You would have thought they've won it a bit more than that. So Gaither, again with White, an outside chance. Nigeria got a couple, and they've got a couple of chances, and Chukwuema's amongst them. 20 years of age, she's the youngest in the final, along with her teammate at 21.
She looks really happy to be there too, doesn't she?
So if you look at gold medals for female athletes at the Olympics in track and field, Alison Felix 7, Elaine Thompson-Herah 5. They're 1 and 2 in the history of the sport. A big chance. A big chance. She's got everything going for her, Daryl. She's got the form, the confidence, and the crowd.
She looks confident, doesn't she? She doesn't look overawed by the occasion. She looks like she's really enjoying the crowd and the atmosphere, and she knows she's in shape after that semi-final.
St. Lucia could get a medal for the first time. Julian Alfred's had a long and successful season, but she's held her form. And now the New Zealander. So they got a silver in 1962. That's their take from the 100 metres.
Wonderful season for Zoe. She's just gone from strength to strength since that devastation of missing that New Zealand team to Tokyo last year.
So Nkwacha goes for Nigeria in lane number 8. So a couple of Nigerians, a couple of Jamaicans, a Kiwi, St. Lucia, Bahamas, and England. So who's your pick? Is it Thompson-Herah? Is it Nita? Or maybe a Chukwuema or an Alfred? What are you thinking?
Well, I think it's definitely between Elaine Thompson-Herah and Daryl Nita. But going by that semi-finals, you'd have to have switched your favouritism from Elaine to Daryl.
Nita getting set. They're alongside one another too, which makes it even better. Nita was slow in the semi early and then picked up. There's Alfred. She dominated her semi. They're about to go. Can one of the all-time greats win the Commonwealth here? So away. Thompson's clearly in front of Nita early. She's in a good spot. Alfred and Hobbs. Nita's got a lot to go. Elaine's in front and she's home. Jamaica are going to win it, does she? Yes, she beats Alfred and Nita. She adds another golden one to one of the great collections in sprinting history. It was a battle, but she put Nita away early, and then Alfred gave her a little shock late.
Well, I should never have questioned one of the best 100-metre runners of all time. She just stepped up and got that job done. She wanted that victory. She didn't want anyone else to take that Commonwealth Games title.
So she made a statement by coming here, didn't she? After being third at the World Champs, so St. Lucia get a medal. She ran superbly, Alfred. She closed with about 10 metres to go. So she gets the silver, and I think Nita's actually got through for bronze. She came from the clouds. She has. It's confirmed. So it's Jamaica, St. Lucia, and England.
She does look a little bit disappointed because she knows that she really blew that start then. The race was done and won within 5 metres.
No doubt about that. And we saw it in the semi, but she was able to pick up, but there was no Thompson, Herrera or Alfred in the semi-final. So the 3 winners of the semis go 1, 2, 3 in the final. The form book holds up. So there's 5 Olympic gold medals, the second fastest athlete of all time. She's done the double-double. Bolt did the triple-triple. She's the only one to do the double-double at the Olympics. And now, here we go. So Nita, oh, so slow. And Thompson's out well, and so's Alfred and Hobbs.
And what Thompson-Herrera did so well was her drive phase. So she reacted well, but then those first 8 steps were so quick. And just that next 8 steps as she was getting gradually up into her running, she really made the gap on the field. And then she was just able to relax and do what she does so well, just throw those legs out and run over the top of the ground.
So it's 10.95, 11.01, 11.07. She's got such experience, hasn't she? Came to the Commonwealth Games as a rookie, so to speak, in 2014 and ran a heat in Glasgow. Went to Brisbane, went to the Gold Coast when she was out of real top form, really. Used that for training early in the season. But here's the start. Nita so slow. Thompson right there, Chukwama right there, Alfred right there, and Hobbs. She
just has great biomechanics, Thompson-Herrera. She's got the high hips and she's got that beautiful arm action. And the relaxation through her face while she's running 10.95 is just unbelievable. This top angle is brilliant to watch too. What Thompson-Herrera does so well is she stays in the middle of her lane. She doesn't waste any energy by drifting to the side. That was a fabulous run.
And competitive. It was just about here that I thought Alfred had the slightest of chances, but the champ wasn't coming back. Hobbs gave a great sign. So what a night we've had. Jamaica to the fore, just the 3rd time that they've won. It's been 20 years since it, or rather it was in Melbourne, wasn't it, in 2006, so not quite 20 years. 16 years since they've been successful in this event. On a gorgeous night in Birmingham, and there's the official result of the women's 100 metres. A legend of the sport, Elaine Thompson-Herrera over Julian Alfred and Daryl Nita.
Commonwealth medal at all. Elaine number 8, Ella Connolly of Australia, 4th at the World Junior Championships over 400 metres 4 years ago. Under 23 seconds this year. There'll be a huge roar for the athlete in 7. Elaine Thompson-Herrera, second fastest woman of all time over 100, the 3rd fastest of all time over 200. Favour Ofili of Nigeria, their national record holder, the 19-year-old, will start in lane number 6. Natalia White of Jamaica will start in 5, 8th in the 100-metre final here, 4th at the Jamaican National Championships this year over this distance. Christine Mboma from Namibia, the 19-year-old national record holder, has had her injury problems this year, but she's back, she's in this final and starts in 4. Beth Dobbin of Scotland. The line-up in lane number 3, a semi-finalist in the Olympics last year, the Scottish record holder, 22.5 at her best. And completing the lineup from the Gambia, Gina Bass, just outside 23 seconds in qualifying. She starts in lane number 2. So the final track action on this Saturday night. Bass, Dobbin, Mboma, White. Ofili, Thompson-Herrera, there she is, Connolly and McDonald. She won the 100 metres in 10.95 seconds. That was her first individual Commonwealth Games medal. The athlete that's done the double-double, the 100 and 200 metres at 2 Olympics in a row, is aiming to win the 200-metre title here. Still shouts from fans around the crowd. but a clean start. Thompson Hera has run out nicely in lane number 7. She's took the stagger from Connolly outside of her. She's eating it up, the Jamaican. Thompson Hera into the home straight. Ofili, the Nigerian, in second in the lane inside of her. And Bomber's going to get the bronze. Keep your eye on the clock.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hope you have just watched that full video. Have you ever watched a race that is over in less than 11 seconds but leaves people talking about it for years? Sounds impossible, doesn't it? But that is exactly what happened here. Greatness does not always take a long time to reveal itself. Sometimes history is written in just a few seconds. Before the race even started, many fans believed England Daryl Nater had the advantage after an impressive performance in the semi-finals. Social media was full of prediction. Some people even wondered whether Elaine Thompson-Hera still had what it takes to dominate. Is it not funny how quickly people begin to doubt champions? Then came the moment everyone had been waiting for. The athletes settled into their block. The stadium fell silent. The gun fired, and boom, Elaine exploded out of the block with incredible power. Let me ask you this. Can a race really be won within the first few steps? Many sprint experts would say yes, and Elaine proved exactly why. Her drive phase was nearly perfect. Before the other runners could fully settle into their rhythm, she had already taken control of the race. Watching Elaine run is what was like watching someone who had rehearsed every moment thousands of times. Her hips stayed high. Her arms moved smoothly. Her shoulder remained relaxed. She looked fast without looking tense. Is not that the mark of true greatness? The fastest athletes often make the hardest thing look effortless. As the saying goes, excellence is never an accident. It is the result of preparation, discipline, and hard work. As the race continued, the gap became more obvious. Julian Alfred fought hard from start to finish, and Daryl Nater refused to give up, but Elaine stayed composed. She crossed the finish line first in 10.95 seconds to claim another major international gold medal. Julian Alfred earned the silver medal, while Daryl Nater took home bronze. It was a podium filled with outstanding athletes, each deserving respect for their incredible effort. Now, here is a question for you. What separates a champion from everyone else? Is it talent? Is it confidence? Or is it the ability to stay calm when the pressure is at its highest? Elaine showed that experience matters. She didn't panic. She trusted her training. She trusted her technique. Most importantly, she trusted herself. That is a lesson we can all apply in our own lives. Think about a student preparing for an important final exam. One student studies only the night before, while another prepare little by little every single day for months. Who do you think will walk into the examination room with more confidence? The answer is obvious. Success is built long before the big moment arrives. Elaine's victory was not created in 10 seconds. It was built over years of dedication, sacrifice, and countless hours of training. People often ask, how does Jamaica keep producing world-class sprinters? It's a fair question, Jamaica is relatively small island, yet it continued to produce legends who dominate the biggest stage. In athletics, Usain Bolt changed sprinting forever. Shelly Ann Fraser-Pryce inspired an entire generations. Ellen Thompson-Hera continued to proud traditional. Is it just talent, or is it the culture, the coaching, and the belief that greatness is possible? Maybe it's all of those things working together. Here is a fun thought. Some people joke that babies in Jamaica don't learn to crawl, they learn to sprint fast. Of course, that is just a joke, but it speaks to how deeply track and field is loved across the country. When young athletes grow up watching, champions become Olympic and world champions. They begin to believe they can do the same. Success creates more success. Another thing that stood out during this competition was Elaine's mindset. Champions don't spend their time arguing with critics. They answer with performances instead of responding to every opinion or prediction. Instead of responding to every opinion or prediction, Elaine let the stopwatch to talk. That is a powerful lesson. The harder you work in silence, the louder your success speaks. Sometimes the best reason is not an argument, it's excellence. The Commonwealth Game victory was another reminder that Jamaica remains one of the greatest sprinting nations in history. Every generation seems to produce another superstar ready to carry the flag. Even after the 100 meters, Elaine's continue competing in the 200 meters, showing that true champions are always prepared for the next challenge. Winning once is difficult, but staying at the top while everyone is chasing you is even harder. So, let me leave you with a few questions. Was Elaine Thompson-Hera explosive start the biggest reason she won this race? Can Jamaica continue producing the world's fastest women for many years to come? And who do you think will become the next great Jamaica sprint star? Share your thoughts in the comment section below, because I do really love to hear your opinions. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you'll never miss another reaction or track and field discussion. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, champions are remembered for the medal they win, but legends are remembered for the inspiration they leave behind. Until next time, stay safe, God bless, and I will see you in the next video.